Hi wild ones, I'm Lucy and this is Pussy Powered. In today's video, I'm sharing with you 3 beliefs that are keeping you from your sexual bliss. I'm personally very familiar with each of these beliefs because I have them myself. As you may have heard me share in another video, a belief is simply a thought that you continue to think is true. And these beliefs that we hold unconsciously, we may not even be consciously aware that we have them, our beliefs are driving our emotions, and those emotions drive us to take action. So if you find that you have any or all of these beliefs about sexuality, you are most definitely not alone, and it is totally possible to shift these beliefs. The first belief is sex and pleasure are just not that important. We make time for the things that we value. In a culture, a time, a society that values ambition and goals and reaching the next target, pleasure can be seen as something trivial or something that people with no goals or extra time get to have, but you don't because you have to work and you have to survive and you have to take care of kids and take care of a family. Here's the reality. Sexual energy, sex, pleasure is a powerful source of energy that can be literally used to fuel whatever it is that you're working towards in your life. And if you don't have it in your life, you're actually holding yourself back. You're leaving a lot of power on the table if you're not using your sexual energy intentionally to shape and create and attract the life that you want. I actually go more into detail about how you can use your orgasm to manifest the things you want in your life, so be sure to watch my video on that. On top of that, your orgasm can be used as a powerful way to shift a belief, and it can be used for energetic and spiritual healing. For more on that, be sure to watch my video, 3 Keys to Orgasmic Sexual Healing. The second belief potentially keeping you from your sexual bliss is I'm just not a very sexual person. Now hear me out on this. I had that same belief for so long, and it had a dramatic impact on my marriage. It had a big impact on how I saw myself as a woman, as a mother, as a lover, as a creative. This belief that I am just not a sexual person impacted every single part of my life. I figured that since I wasn't horny all the time, dripping wet pussy, that I was just not a sexual person. When really, I just needed some deep sexual healing to release the trauma that my body had been holding around my sexuality, sex negative beliefs and mindsets, bullshit ideologies on what it should look like to be a woman, a mother, a wife. And as I began to peel back these many layers, I realized that, you know what? Fuck, I am a very sexual person. And it's not just me. So many women, when they begin to do this work within themselves, they find their sexual aliveness, their mojo, sometimes for the first time. And almost every single one of them find that at some point they experience some kind of sexual shame, body shame, self-pleasure shame. And within my coaching groups and programs, or independently with whatever tools they were using to heal sexually, they discovered that their sexuality was a rich, deep well of enlightenment, of pleasure, of healing, of bliss. So I encourage you to question that belief that you're just not very sexual if you have that belief. The third belief, and this is a big one, sexual people are fill in the blank. I'll give you some of mine. Sexual people are sluts. Sexual people are immature. Sexual people are impulsive. Sexual people are out of control. Sexual people are unspiritual. Oh, that was a really big one. And really, a side note on that, spirituality and sexuality are inextricable. In trying to compartmentalize or even reject and repress and disown our sexuality, we cannot be whole, complete beings. And sexual energy is life force energy and is spiritual. So if you feel any weirdness about the thought that sexuality is spiritual, then you may have this belief just like I did. And there are lots of other possibilities that you could fill in with that blank. Sexual people are perverted. Sexual people are mentally ill. Sexual people are addicts. The deeper you can dig into your beliefs about your sexuality, the more insight you will receive as to what is holding you back from expressing yourself, from owning yourself, from feeling fully comfortable in your skin, from experiencing the physical pleasure that deep down you know is possible for you. And it's probably keeping you playing small in life, feeling like there's a part of you that is just aching to be seen, to be expressed, to be heard. Now, those are the three most common standout beliefs that I've personally encountered and also helped many other women work through that may be keeping you from your sexual bliss. If you're a little bit overwhelmed right now, like, oh shit, I have all these beliefs about sexuality and now what do I do? I can't just change my mind and decide that I'm gonna believe something completely different. It is a process, and the first step of this process is simply acknowledging what those beliefs are, discovering them. And I hope that what you heard and saw in this video will be helpful in your exploration of those beliefs. Again, feel free to watch the other videos that I referenced in this video and check out my playlist titled Sexual Healing. Beyond that, I invite you to receive your free Goddess Pleasure Guide at pussypowered.com, which is in the description below. And there you'll also be among the first to know about when I open the doors to my next 7-day coaching experience. You don't want to miss it. If doing this deeper sexual healing work is something that you are feeling drawn to, then this program is definitely something I would love to share more about with you. All right, wild ones, that is it for today. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content like this, and share with any friends who you think would also enjoy this video. In the meantime, here's to your unleashing for a pussy-powered life.